Cena's got to fight Roman or nothing.
You're saying Cena has to fight Roman?
No. Rock's last match will be against Roman.
The Rock's last match? Oh, well, he can fight Cena first and then have another match against Roman later.
He's only got one left in him.
Yeah, dude. Winning 17 as a heel at WrestleMania, defending it against, like you said, guys like probably Orton to be like his second to last title defense. You think he's going to lose it to Orton, maybe, but then he ends up losing it to Cody, and they can mix and mingle Cody and Randy Orton's story and that whole thing together with it. Mix that in, and then it ends up being Cody winning it back from John Cena, and then John Cena telling Cody that he was wrong. He should have never sold his soul to The Rock, and then it's The Rock and John Cena. Cena pushes a little bit farther out of his retirement. At WrestleMania next year. He goes a little bit farther next year. Or if not, they end up somehow doing it before this year's over and having the last pay-per-view be called John Cena's last match. Because The Rock wouldn't like that if it was called that, but then maybe Triple H could step in. I don't know, the power struggle. Probably, if his last match against The Rock is probably not going to be called John Cena. It's got to do that. It's got to be at WrestleMania, dude.
Rumble.
Well,
that'd be the end of the year.
It could have it at Rumble end of the year if they had Rumble earlier, a little bit earlier. I still think they're having it in January, no matter what. I still think January.
This year, February, it was too late.
Yeah, a little bit late
because
on that.
We had Royal Rumble, and then we didn't have anything all the way till WrestleMania.
Right.
It's too much of a gap. That's almost 2 months about it. Well, they call that what is the correct abbreviation they use for pay-per-views now?
PLEs.
PLEs, yes. Why do they call it PLE?
Premium Live Event. Because you get it on the whatever you subscribe to. It's a premium subscription.
I guess they don't really call it pay-per-view anymore, do they?
AEW still does, because they still actually have pay-per-views. Right. WWE does not. Although maybe they do. I think people on international now are able to watch the WWE pay-per-views on Netflix. I'm pretty sure US is the only one where it's still on Peacock.
No, I think they're still rocking WWE Network overseas.
I think you might be right on that.
Because I seen something about that last night on Facebook.
Yeah, you're right. I know. Yeah. But I swear some of those countries might have went to Netflix though, possibly too.
Good.
Like they're spreading it all out, maybe. Yeah. I don't know. I would say, man, Raw on Netflix has been fan-freaking-tastic.
I think it's the best it's ever been.
Man, it's so good. I will say I'm not really enjoying... it doesn't really matter to me. At least they recorded. I figured they would, do them live, and they're earlier in the day, whatever time, special times on Mondays. So, I don't know. It's too nice outside, though. We got to go do things outside, That's why we're doing this podcast on the road, because... just too nice. So
what is that about?
We're not in. Hold on, Scotty. We're on a wrestling podcast.
Nice day out.
Distractions, yes. But as far as what were we talking about?
PLEs.
Oh yeah. Sorry, lost the train of thought, guys. Apologies. Netflix. Being on Netflix. What else was I trying to say, Scotty?
About being early and stuff.
Oh yeah, early. Yeah, I'm just not enjoying the. It's okay though, because it's still and then we watch it. We don't watch it live a lot of the time, anyways.
Don't like it now because it's being pre-recorded and we're stuck with the ads.
Oh yeah, well yeah, we're still watching it as if it's live. So at least they did that part, not like a taped SmackDown or whatever they used to do. So that's the only bad thing is those ads. It's like Peacock now. I hope they're not going to keep doing that after this. Once it goes back to normal live at night, which I would think it would, because the advertisers probably just a little, like, hey, yeah, we're gonna put these ads in here for you. But then the advertisers might be like, well, we're gonna put those ads in elsewhere now too. We want them like that all the time. So, and it could be just the contracts that they worked out previously. I'm not sure how all that exactly works, but I don't know. Not enjoying having to sit through that like it's a PLE, because it's like, cool, on your Peacock you pay for the premium subscription, but unless you pay for the premium plus, we gotta sit through the ads on the WWE pay-per-views. Like I would much rather be watching the lead into the events, especially for big events like people that don't watch wrestling. You get them over for WrestleMania or something, they need to know the story. That's one thing I'll say AEW and having a pay-per-view still does well on, is being able to see the lead-ups. They still do. You gotta have that premium plus subscription on Peacock. I'm pretty sure they do anyways. We wouldn't know for sure, but
I'm okay.
Yeah, well, we're good, right? It just hurts if people come over for WrestleMania or something, you know. Maybe you could like get it for 1 month or whatever.
Oh,
but,
let's talk about that.
We'll just tell them.
WrestleMania Night 2 on Easter Sunday.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And another holiday too, sir.
Huh?
And another holiday on that day too.
Oh, April Fool's Day?
No, April 20th.
April 20th. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about. What? See?
3 holidays in one.
What is it?
420, Easter, and WrestleMania.
Wow. Let's go. I'm in, so I get Easter egg bunnies full of weed.
Mm-hmm.
It is 420. We all know what that means. Let's not pretend. It's legal in most states.
Illinois. Mm-hmm.
Anywho. What?
Easter, WrestleMania, weed.
Yes.
All in one day? Sign me up.
As far as you get weed and Easter eggs and then you get to watch wrestling. You get to hunt Easter eggs in your house. You think they'll do any kind of Easter egg hunt at WrestleMania?
I hope so.
That'd be kind of cool.
Does Dominic have a match for WrestleMania? I think him and Finn will go at it.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Leadership of the Judgment Day.
Yeah, I mean, if they're going to start setting these things up, they need to do them sooner than later. We got, what, 3... How far now? How long are we? 3-4 weeks?
Well, a little less than a month.
Yeah. About 4 weeks. Yeah, we're there now. They better start setting these things up now.
Well, they've been pretty lazy the past couple of years and just did it within a week or two.
Yeah, for some of those matches. Be better than that, though.
Right. You've been teasing it for 2-3 months. Why not just go ahead and do it?
Right. Let me ask you your excitement level, and then we'll make this a quick one and get off here.
For WrestleMania and Easter and 420 on one day, about a 9.5 out of 10, sir.
What about just for WrestleMania?
Right now, I mean, we only got 3 or 4 matches.
Yeah.
We don't even know what heavyweight matches are, for the titles.
I mean, just because John Cena in 17 and everything going on there, which I thought, him turning heel, him doing the promo afterwards, like, it was good, but I don't know. I know we know what faces and heels are, but I didn't really want to hear him say that, because it's like, fuck you, John. You just turned the second biggest heel turn of all time over from a baby face, first or second, and then you come out there and tell me you're not a heel. Go fluff yourself.
Well, what was your butt hurt level at, buddy?
Well, I can see him now.
Well, you got dumped. He broke up with us.
Oh, yeah, he did break up with us. Yeah. I didn't know we were it was such an on-off relationship. I don't know. I thought it was off. I've been okay with it for a while.
But it was official.
It was an official breakup. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I was happy being in a relationship, but then he broke up with me, and then now I can actually see him, and I see his big, ugly, bald head now, and I'm out.
Does it make you boo him harder now?
Well, I mean, I've cheered for him before, I cheered for him.
I haven't cheered for him in years.
There were times I didn't like him and times I liked him. It's kind of like him, kind of like CM Punk a little bit. Kind of that love-hate relationship.
I'm all in for Bill. Ooh, what about this, buddy? I was thinking about this earlier before he picked me up. What would be the biggest shocker of the Roman, Seth, and CM Punk match?
What?
If the wise man turned on Roman and CM Punk and went with Seth.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah, it's a game changer, buddy.
Plot twist.
Mm-hmm.
Plot twist.
I can see that partnership working out really well.
Man, I don't know if it would work out well or not, but I'd be willing to, if that's what happened, I'd be willing to give it a chance. I'd be willing to give it a chance. That'd be really shocking. What a twist. But what's the favor? What's the dang favor? Just that he gets to be in the match with him? Like he has to, like the wise man has to talk Roman, like they're going to set up, it's going to be Roman versus, maybe they somehow Roman and Seth, and CM Punk's not there next week, right? Roman and Seth set up a match for WrestleMania. It's their match. They just leave Punk out of it. And then like the next week or two, Punk goes up to Heyman and says, hey, I'm going to cash in that favor. I want to be in that match. Put me in that match. But it's like, it's not going to be the main event though, unless it, because Jey Uso's not main event night 2. It's not going to be the main event. Might be the co-main event. You could say he co-main event in WrestleMania.
Do you think they screw over Jey Uso by doing this match? And not giving him that blow-on moment?
He has to. They have to, dude. He's main event Jey Uso. He has to be in the main event. That solidifies everything. He can't be in the co-main event. He can't. And I just think they can't worry about that. That still can be CM Punk's dream. He can be in the co-main event, and they have to cash the favor in. I mean, it kind of makes the favor not as great, but at the same time, it's like they just have too much going on. Too much going on. Trumped by John Cena. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Trumped by John Cena, bro.
Get him on my TV.
Wow. Yeah, interesting conversation. Hope you guys are enjoying. If you are, hit that thumbs up, like, follow, and subscribe. Scotty, what else is going on? What else you want to talk about here on the old wrestling podcast?
2 straight mud shows, AEW.
Yeah, we can touch on AEW, man. I still love Toni Storm, though. She's my number one right now for all women in wrestling. She's my number one.
What'd you think of Mox and Cope?
Holy cow, with the spikes in the back, that was one of the craziest damn things I ever seen. It was funny how they had, Yuta couldn't get him out, so Yuta had to go do the spot, and the ref had to help dig it out of his back. I'm just like, wow. I mean, it's like, man, it seems really dangerous, but I mean, it's kind of like a guy walking on a bed of nails, I guess, so to speak. There's so many of them that they're not actually going to puncture it totally crazily, but I guess, but it just seems like to me, if you do the spot wrong and he doesn't actually land fully on his back, that he's gonna, maybe if he lands wrong and just catches one of them, it could go shoot right up in his side. That would have been awful.
Well,
awful. But they are trained professionals.
With that though, I mean, you take such a risk of puncturing the lung, because doing that from the back is very, very dangerous.
I agree. Yeah, that was wild. It was wild, buddy, wild.
What'd you think of the overall match?
Yeah, to be honest with you, it was kind of on the background. I can't be watching 20 hours of wrestling. Too much going on with my other stuff, Gary Martin Media, if you want to check that out. But I just can't. I can't commit to AEW like I used to, like we did before.
Where's everybody at? That's my big thing. I mean, we've been
Darby Allin,
yeah,
B's been gone.
Darby's gone. Hangman's been hanging out in the back, but we're getting like 2 straight weeks of nothing but focus on Speedball Mike Bailey.
Yeah. What about MJF? What do you think about his latest run in AEW? Yeah.
Wasting away.
Too many backstage promos, I feel like, and
Get in the ring. Tell me a story.
Yeah, he did get rid of the tattoo, I believe. That was shown on TV. That was, remember whenever he was laying on in the back or in at that place?
Mean nothing. He could have been yeah.
I'm pretty sure that might be confirmed on the old dirt sheet reports and shit like that he was actually got rid of it. Well, I don't know. It's blurring that line between fiction and reality, so good on him for that, I guess. But I wouldn't have wanted to make that part of my storyline if I'm AEW, because that tells me that he's going to WWE next contract no matter what. He has to, dude. He has to. And I want to see it. Sink or swim, dude. Sink or swim. But then again, it's like, well, if he's off my TV in AEW, then I mean, that's another reason not to watch AEW, but I mean, we're still going to watch it because we're hardcore fans. But I'm just saying, it is kind of in the background now when I'm working on other projects. So I didn't catch all that match.
Who do you think's more entertaining, him or Darby? On my TV.
Darby or MJF? I would have said MJF for a long time, but I think I'm kind of missing Darby. And Darby and Sting. Sting's one of my all-time favorites, so I have a hell of a lot of respect for Darby. And we'll always follow his career closely. I love him. I really enjoy Darby's work. And his mic skills are pretty decent. I mean, I don't think he really would ever have a shot maybe at WWE. Oh, absolutely not. But MJF, yeah, so my overall interest career levels on MJF, but I do really love Darby. I'll tell you like this, bro. I mean, since Triple H has took over, we don't have the old Vince McMahon never going to do nothing with him fair anymore. Yeah, I mean, I think he could come to NXT. I mean, he could do well on NXT. Him and Seth, I'd watch that. I hate to say it, but he'd be a really great guy for like for that Evolve show on Tubi. Like if it ever like started getting kind of popular and they started mixing in experienced guys with like kind of like they do in NXT, you know, they bring down the WWE people to NXT. It's like bring some of those guys down from NXT to Evolve and help build that platform up. That's not a knock on Darby. Like, I love Darby, and I do think he could at least make it NXT. I'm not sure about WWE. You've been watching that rookie stuff? LFG? Absolutely not. Don't have time. Don't have time. Holyfield's kid's gonna make it. He might be. God bless him. He just passed too. Or no, who died? George Foreman died recently. Yep. God bless George Foreman. I'm gonna silent for George. All right. Elijah Holyfield's gonna be good. Oh, all right. Ooh, I like the name. I like it. Yeah, that makes. Oh, that's on LFG. Yeah, maybe I'll try. I mean, I'll try to catch some highlights. Yeah, that's the thing I don't do very well. I feel like I need to. If I'm gonna keep up to date on everything still in wrestling as much as I can, I still will a lot. But that's about maybe watch some highlights. Watching on it though. Yeah, is it? Yeah, I gotcha. I mean, I don't watch it on purpose. I gotcha. I mean, I wish I at least had time for the rivalries, dude. It was a couple years ago, I think. I started and watched probably, you know, I loved WCW Nitro back in the day, so I started watching Nitro laying in bed, and I did feel like I was transported back to that time. But I don't know, the documentaries and stuff, they're cool. They're not my favorite, but I enjoy them. That I enjoy. Dark Side of the Ring, I very much enjoy. Would love to. Yes, we'll definitely be watching all those again. Been waiting for quite a while now on them. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Well, what did you say your favorite one's been? Oh man. The one that I don't know. I'm not saying it's my favorite, but the first one that pops into my mind was the Bruder Brosy one. Oh gosh, Bruder Brosy. Yeah. How do you say it? Bruiser Brody. Bruiser Brody, thank you. Sorry to him. Yeah. He was great. He would have been Bruiser Brody. Yeah. That one was good. Oh man, so many of them. I don't know. I'd have to look at a list, bro. I like the Chris Canyon one. Yeah. I didn't know he was so sick. Oh, Vader. Vader was another good one. Yeah. I mean, I'm literally just trying to think of any that can pop into my mind right now. I don't know if that answers your question. It probably doesn't. Chris and Tammy. Oh, well, yeah. There's always that one. Think about this. I was thinking about this earlier, too. In the 90s, she was the most downloaded woman? Anything. Yeah. In the world. Now she's not so downloaded, and now she's probably going to prison the rest of her life. Oh, wait. Who are you talking? You're talking about somebody totally different. No, Sonny. Oh, you're talking about Sonny. No, I thought you were talking about Benoit. I apologize. No, Sonny. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that one's up there for me. That was very, very interesting one for sure. Absolutely. To go from the most downloaded person to going to be in jail. Was Bruiser Brody the one that they were didn't somebody get murdered in the locker room or something? He got stabbed in the bathroom in Mexico. That was him. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, Sid stabbed Arn Anderson with scissors. They got the fight. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh man. Yeah. Great show. When's that debut? Do we know again? Tuesday Season night. Debut Tuesday. Mm-hmm. So it's always on Tuesdays. Yeah, I'll probably be out by the time get this up. Maybe. But yeah, anyways, that's a little Wrestling on the Road Top Rope podcast. Yeah, Scotty, if they like what they see,
hit that thumbs up, like, and subscribe.
God bless.